So there's the roti on the plate. Some of the beef goes on. Oh, the gravy goes on. Oh, more sauce. Cheese slice goes on. Oh, and the fried egg and the onions. What a artistic expression. Hey everyone, it's Mark Wiens. Good morning from Penang. And if you know me, you probably already know about my extreme love for Indian food. So today I'll be taking you on an ultimate Indian street food tour in Penang. This is the breakfast of champions. We're gonna be eating everything from a mountain of rice and curry from a 3 generations old food cart. You know it's a good plate of rice and curry when you don't see the rice. To a unique dish that I'm still amazed how they even cook it. I'm blown away, totally speechless. And so many other foods you're not gonna wanna miss. So today we have a lot of food to eat. We have just arrived at the first place where you can expect the kings of all breakfasts. They have seating in the front, they have seating in the back there, but they also have an overflow seating, an entire tent over here. Almost looks like a wedding situation. I think that's all seating for them when they get busy. That just shows how popular this place is. We came here to eat roti canai, which is one of the kings of all breakfasts, Indian, Malaysian breakfasts. And so it includes a roti with curry. But here, they take it to the next level with the roti canai special. And that's what I'm gonna order. Oh, and there's not just roti canai, but lots of different dishes as well. So it all starts with the roti. And he just slaps out that dough to make it really thin, almost translucent. And then he rolls it up into a ball, so you've got lots of different layers in that roti, so it's flaky. And then from there, he rolls it out again. And then puts it onto the flat griddle. But it all starts first with the roti. And so they whip them out and then fry them on the hot griddle by the dozens. And once the roti is fully cooked, one of my favorite parts of any roti making process is when he hand just slaps it, claps it in his hand. And that is just the final step to give it that flaky crispiness and kind of fluff it up. And from here, we're gonna see the process as they make this special. Okay, so there's the roti on the plate. Oh, and I got it with the daging, which is beef.
Beef, yeah, right.
Okay. So some of the sauce, some of the beef goes on. Oh, the gravy goes on. Oh, is it a dal?
Yeah, dal.
Dal, oh, more sauce. Just drenching it, flooding it out with the gravies. Okay, and we move over to this station. Oh, cheese slice goes on. Oh, and the fried egg.
Yeah.
Right on top, okay. Oh, and the onions. Oh, beautiful.
Okay.
Oh, what a creation. What a just artistic expression of roti canai. And we also got just a plain roti canai with some more chicken curry. But I had to go with the special because that's what's most famous here. Yeah, I mean, before even taking my first bite, I can already see this is the breakfast of champions. Oh, I don't even know what I'm gonna go in for first. Just for the roti with some of those onions and the gravies. Oh, it's so saucy. Fully, completely saturated. Oh, man. Oh. The spice, the balance of flavor. And what I forgot that he had added to this is a scoop of the dal gravy. So it has that starchy lentil feel to it. Oh, that's incredible. Everything absorbed into that slightly oily, crispy and flaky roti. And with the onions, the crunch of the onions. Oh man, that's just the gravy and the roti. I haven't even dug into the cheese and the egg yet. But yeah, that is a breakfast of champions. Let's move in for the yolk. Oh, things can only get better from here. Oh, and the beef, I forgot there's even beef on here, curry. I got the beef in this as well. Oh man. Oh, it's sloppy and runny and juicy, everything. Those onions also give it an incredible touch. Oh man, that is impressively tasty. This is a complete breakfast all on one plate. If you're not sweating for breakfast in Penang, it's not the right breakfast. Oh yeah. And then the final component we have is that piece of cheese. Normally I'm not a huge cheese fan, especially singles, but that's okay. I mean, the cheese just kind of blends into the entire plate and just kind of melts in, giving it that cheddary creaminess. It does kind of work, that's for sure. But I think I'd be happy without the cheese, just focusing on those gravies. And because of that swirl of different gravies, it's such a complex flavor. I'm tasting almost a barbecue saucy flavor. I'm tasting all the masalas. I'm tasting the dal, the starchiness of the dal. It's all within there. It's incredible. Okay, and then we have the plain roti, which, again, just hand slapped so that's super crispy. And then we got the chicken curry. Oh, the chicken is so tender. You smell the curry leaves. And again, just totally submerge it in that gravy. The roti is incredible, so crispy. And then that chicken curry is impressive. It has a nice acidity to it. You taste the curry leaves, it has a rich thickness to it without being too oily as well. What a spot. It is just off the main road, but we're tucked down a side neighborhood road, so it's nice and quiet down here as well. And my go-to beverage of choice, an iced tea with lime. I think it kind of tastes like calamansi though. Oh, that's refreshing. Oh man, roti canai is the way to start your day when you're in Penang, and highly recommended. It's called Roti Canai Gemas Road. They're so friendly. They've been doing it since 1992. It's such a good place. Yeah, that's one of the greatest roti canai experiences I've ever had. Amazing. Next up on this ultimate Malaysian Indian food tour, we are in Little India, right in the heart of Georgetown. And we're gonna go to a stall that serves what is, I've mentioned this already, but one of my favorite meals ever. Hello. Okay, oh, hello. So we're here to eat nasi kandar, which is one of the ultimate Malaysian Indian foods. And this place is called Immigration. And one of the unique things about it is that they still serve, I mean, traditionally it was actually served on a bamboo pole, balancing rice and curries. And that's how nasi kandar began. But they still serve here from a cart, all the different curries on a cart, and then you can get your plate of food and then you can sit in the coffee shop behind. So it's still served almost the traditional way. Okay, so rice goes on first, and then you can choose whatever you want. I want an extra big plate. Yes, fully loaded.
This one, huh?
Okay, yes please, fish curry. Oh yes, cannot resist the aroma. Okay, fish curry goes on. A little bit of mutton. Oh, the protein trio. Mutton, cabbage. Cabbage, please. Onion egg, please.
Onion egg.
Okay, and then yeah, a green chili. So some green chilies, yes please. And then kuah campur. And now this is my favorite part of any nasi kandar, just the drenching, drizzling of all the curry sauces and gravies. A mix of everything. Oh man. Oh, everything. Oh, every curry. Yes. Okay. Oh, and then the fried onions. Oh, the fried onions. That's their special touch here at Immigration. And a little bit more coconut sambal. How many years have you been nasi kandar?
Plus my grandfather, then my father and me.
Third generation.
Yeah.
Wow.
So nearly 100 years.
Nearly 100 years.
Yes.
And is it called Immigration? It used to be outside of the immigration.
Yes, over there. Near the
Okay, that's where your grandfather first started it, outside of the immigration.
Over there, I think 60 years like that.
Okay, before moving.
Here 35 years already.
Okay. Oh, amazing.
So nearly 100.
So you grab your plate of nasi kandar and you can find a seat in the coffee shop right behind. I may have gone a little overboard, but I couldn't help. Look at this plate of food, the aroma of the fried onions on top. Oh man, oh, this is as good as it gets. I just couldn't resist. So many good things to choose from. I couldn't choose, so I had to choose them all. I can't talk anymore, let's eat. I don't even know where to begin, so I think I'm just going straight into the center. The mutton, oh, the cabbage, okay, the onion omelet with the crispy onions. Let's go for the onion omelet with that rice, all totally drenched, completely hydrated in curry sauce. Oh, wow. The harmony, the gravies, the fried crispy onions on top, the caramelized onions. No, there are almost a countless amount of places to eat nasi kandar in Penang. And this is where nasi kandar originates. But every stall or every restaurant kind of has their own signature touch and their own signature dishes. And for here, they have many similar curries to what you'll find at other nasi kandar, but they're famous for the fried crispy onions on top. And that's what everybody orders, and that's one of their signature touches. That's how you know. Like if you were to close your eyes and take a bite, that's how you'd know the nasi kandar is from here at Immigresen. I'm gonna try for the fish curry. Looks like the fish has been fried before it's then been submerged and cooked in the gravy. Oh man, it's so saucy. Oh, that's when you really taste those South Indian flavors. The curry leaves. A little bit tart, maybe from tamarind as well. That is good. I needed to chase that with the green chili. Which is not spicy, but very refreshing. Very crisp. The palate cleanser. Okay, let's go in for some of the mutton. Oh, look how tender that is. Just breaks in your fingers. Oh, look at that. Wait, watch this move. It just squeezes. That meat that just kind of squeezes between your fingers. Totally breaks apart. Melts in your mouth. Oh, that's so good. And again, every dish, it's amazing. Never ceases to amaze me how every dish is so different tasting, and yet they all come together on your plate, and somehow they just balance each other out. And you taste all the different flavors, yet they're all mixed all at the same time, even though it's ironic. It just works, and it's so tasty. Oh, it's a flavor overdose. Oh man, it's such a mountain of rice and curry that you could cause an avalanche on your plate. I'll go for some of that cabbage next. Gotta balance with the vegetables, of course. Cabbage is a wonderful addition to any plate of nasi kandar because it's cooked until it's so juicy, it just melts in your mouth. I think it also does really well to absorb all of that sauce and gravy as well. Okay, we'll move on to the chicken curry. Break into a piece of that. Let me just pick it up actually. Oh man. Oh, that is tasty. The flavor of the curry has just totally saturated the flavor all the way to the bone. No piece of the chicken is unflavored. Oh man, yes, delicious. And it's cooked perfectly as well, so it's nice and tender, nice and juicy, but not overcooked, not rubbery, tender, juicy, delicious drumstick. That was definitely satisfying to pick up the whole piece of chicken, but even better is to grab a piece of chicken, mix it with all the rice, and eat it all together. And the crispy onions, that's a flavor that just keeps on giving because they're kind of sprinkled out throughout your whole plate. So you mix in, you get a bite, and without even realizing you have one of those strands of crispy caramelized onions that just powers it. That just elevates the flavor. Their signature touch. Oh, this is extraordinary nasi kandar. And we have some of a little more sambal, which is a coconut sambal, which I saw and had to try. Maybe on the omelet it would be really good. The omelet there, onion omelet. That coconut, shredded coconut. And while I continue to eat, although I've already shared it with you in other episodes, I think it's worth going over the history again of nasi kandar because it's an original dish of Penang. And it has Indian origins dating back to the early 1900s when nasi means rice. Kandar is the bamboo, it means balance, but it's the bamboo pole with rice and curries on either side that they would carry. And originally they would sell rice and curry, especially to merchants and traders along the seafront here in Penang. And so that's how it came about, that's how it originates. Flavors from India, but then adapting to Penang and to the local Malaysian culture and life. And it's continued as a tradition today at places like this where we're eating today, where they still serve, keep the culture alive, keep the food traditions alive, and still have adapted the food to the local palate. And so it is definitely Indian food, but then at the same time it has a unique Malaysian flavor to it. You know it's a good plate of nasi kandar when you start with a mountain and somehow, without you even realizing it, your plate is just empty and all you're left with is the chicken bone, the mutton bone, and the fish bone. Oh man, yeah, that's the type of plate of food there you just want to kind of lean back and take a nap. You might need to take a little intermission, a little nap today before the next meal. Whew. Oh, and let that digest. But no, we need to power through. We have more to eat and we're on our way to the next place. So next up on this Indian food tour, we're taking just a little break from rice and curry. Don't worry, we'll have more rice and curry, but we're on our way to eat a special type of noodle, fried noodles. That's something totally unique and really famous and legendary in Penang. This is an entire food court on the waterfront, and we came to eat what is probably the most famous stall and popular stall in the entire food court for a dish called mee satong. The restaurant is right behind me. It's called Hamid Pata Special Mee Satong. Let's go see what they serve. And we got here at the right time. He's about to make a fresh batch of the noodles. Just cleaning the wok station right now. Okay, so the recipe begins with bean sprouts. He's making a fresh batch right now. All the yellow noodles go in. Oh, what a wok station. Oh, and the red gravy sauce. This is the key. Look at how red it is. Oh, he keeps ladling that in. Oh, he's totally flooding it out with the red gravy. Some seasoning go in. Oh, it's really saucy. Oh, more red gravy. Double-handed. Yes. Looks like soy sauce, maybe some vinegar seasoning. What is that one? Potato? Oh, that's potato that goes in. Okay. Looks like some variety of meats go in. Oh, he just splashes it in. Bean sprouts. Oh, and a squeeze of lime juice goes in next. Look at how saucy it is, and yet it's absorbing all that smoke. The noodles are just absorbing all that gravy and that sauce. Okay, and that batch is ready. Oh, nothing goes to waste. Just totally scraped out of the bottom of that wok, deglazes it, and there we have a fresh batch of the mee sotong. The noodles get the first fry, but the recipe is not over yet. Eggs go in. Oh, double handing the eggs. Oh, the wok swirl is incredible. Oh, the noodles go back in. No way. I knew it wasn't over yet. Now, once that egg is super scrambled, man, what a recipe. And once that egg is super scrambled, then he tosses the noodles back in. That's a fresh batch of the mee sotong. But I think there's still more to come on the topping. Oh, look at that color, that freshness. What a scramble. Oh, very good. Okay, so now it comes over to this station where he now tops it with, looks like green onions, scallions, fried shallots. Is it fried shallots? Fried onions?
Fried onions.
Fried onions. Okay, and then this serves it with a, oh, and this is the sotong squid. Squid with sambal?
Yes.
Okay, squid with sambal, and that gets directly topped like a snowy cap on the mountain. Thank you very much. All right, here's my plate. Oh man, that is fried hot and fresh, and what a process. I'm gonna go get a seat and taste this out, but what a dish. Yeah, man, what an incredibly distinct look to this dish, because it's so orange, it's so red, and it's just saucy, so saucy. Oh, what a dish. I love the technique. I love the cooking style. It's just incredible. So he instructed that I have to squeeze the lime before taking a bite. But we better follow his instructions. He knows what he's talking about. Squeeze the lime. Okay. Hot and fresh squid, bean sprouts. There was potato that he added in. Potato, a variety of tofus and meats and things unknown. Oh man, there's so much going on in your mouth at once. I think that's the flavor of Malaysia on a plate in a single bite. You're not sure if it's Indian, it's Chinese, it's Malay, it's everything, all fried together in a wok, all on one plate. It's a little bit sweet, it's a little bit spicy. You taste spices in there. It's like this mega harmony of addictive flavor, all absorbed into noodles with the flavor of squid, the acidity of lime juice. I've had a variety of mee gorengs, but this specific with the sotong, with the squid, with all these toppings, is something totally unique. With the egg scrambled in, look at that. And with a color like that, how could you resist? Nobody would not be tempted to order a plate when it's that bright orange. I like it how just all that flavor has totally, because he added in all that gravy. He flooded out the wok with the gravy. And somehow it comes out, and it's not that. It is saucy, but all of that gravy has been totally absorbed into those noodles. And you really do need that squeeze of lime juice to cut the richness. It is rich, very rich. Yeah, the more you keep on digging, the more little chunky toppings and ingredients you come across, from the tofu to the bean sprouts. There's so much sauce in this dish. It's almost like you could add in anything and it would all still have the flavor of that sauce, which is a good thing. It's really addictively tasty, and you can tell how heavy and filling it is because of all that sauce and the richness of it. Yeah. Again, it's called Hamid Mee Goreng, and they've been doing it since 1978. It's now second generation, but cool spot and very, very popular. The next place that we're going to on this ultimate Indian food tour in Penang is another institution, a legendary Indian restaurant. What is your name?
Naina Muhammad.
Nainaman. Are you
Naina Muhammad. From India.
originally from India?
India, yeah.
Okay, from South India.
South India, yes.
All right, all right. And this is your family restaurant?
Yeah.
It's been with your family for 80 years.
Yeah.
Oh, welcome to Ramzan Restaurant. This is an institution especially serving halal Muslim Indian food right in the heart of Georgetown. And they've been doing it for 3 generations for over 80 years. They have the full nasi kandar meal, all sorts of an assortment of dishes, but they have a number of curries, lots and lots of curries. And then they're also famous for their biryani. So we're gonna try a little selection of things. And they also have a curry that's rare to find elsewhere that I'm gonna try. Okay, so one thing they're known for is the nasi biryani. Biryani rice, chicken biryani. Oh yeah, leg will be great, thank you. Oh man, you smell the fried onions in there. Oh, this one is duck masala? Wow, that smells incredible.
Chicken chop.
Oh, chicken chop, okay. Chicken chop.
Itu mutton curry.
Mutton curry, okay. Mutton kurma, oh nice.
Mutton curry.
Oh, mutton curry, okay. Oh, nice. So I'll go for the duck masala, please.
Duck masala, please, huh?
Yes. Duck masala. How do you guys like the food?
Yeah, very good.
What do you like to eat here?
Chicken.
The chicken?
Chicken.
Okay.
Curry chicken.
Okay. Have a nice day. Thank you.
you.
Thank you. Let's start with the biryani. You can see how fragrant that rice is. Looks like basmati rice too. It's very, very fluffy, very long grain. Grab some of that. Oh, just taste the rice first. And you smell all you can see the yellowness of the turmeric. You can smell the fried onions in here. It's so fluffy, so fragrant. The flavor of the fried onions, the flavor of the cardamom, the turmeric in there. That's very tasty, just on its own. And then go into that chicken. That's very tasty. But I know in Malaysia, in Penang, you do not settle for just one plate of biryani. You need a full mixture, you need gravies, you need sauces. You need to coat your mouth in such an overdose of flavor that you'll never forget it. So we got some accompanying dishes, of course. One of the things I was most looking to trying here, because it's rare to find, is a duck curry. That's a big piece of duck too. The whole duck drumstick thigh combination. And look at that gravy, so rich and oily. Take a piece of it. And actually you could get it with the chapati, or you can even put it onto the biryani. Grab a piece of the duck. You want to drench it and hydrate it until it's fully saturated. Oh, wow. Oh, that's spectacular. Oh, that is richness on another level. Oh, man. The texture of the duck, like chicken, but way better. More hearty, less fatty. It's really lean, but a depth of flavor in that duck. Then that curry is unbelievable. It's so nutty. It's so like chili oily. The flavor of the curry leaves, you definitely taste the flavor of the curry leaves, which have been simmered in oil, I'm sure, to bring out their full aroma potential. I'm not sure if it's coconut milk in there, which is making it so rich and creamy and thick. Some kind of creaminess, but that is succulent. That is unbelievable flavor. Oh man. Okay, and then you can take some of the duck. Oh man, that duck is unbelievable flavor. You can really taste the flavor of the curry leaves in there and the simmer of spices. You want to pour a little bit of this gravy onto your rice. Okay, and then rehydrate it with that duck. That duck curry, that's award-winning. I'm blown away. I'm totally speechless from that duck curry. Let's try it with the chapati. They're also very well known for their chapatis. And with the chapati, you can grab a piece of the duck. And then again, just totally drench it. You've got to be joking. That duck curry is insane. I'm gonna try some of the dal. loaded with eggplant with curry leaves. I think the dal is just kind of disintegrated. Or dal or sambar. It's soothing. That eggplant just totally melts in your mouth. Soothing, not spicy, not too spicious. Kind of like the mildest part of the meal. And then we have all these different side dishes as well that we can eat together. I'm not sure if this is an achar or a type of pickle. Yeah, it looks like a, or no, it's almost like fish. Like a sambal. It has a sweet flavor to it. You really taste the onions in there. And I'm not sure if that's fish. I think it's actually fish, dried fish in there. Oh, dried fish, chilies, kind of a sweet chili dried fish garnish. Okay, and then I also got some of the okra. Looks like it's been sauteed with some chilies with some onions. Very nice. Just tempered down. You taste the, again, you taste the curry leaves in there. Simple, onions, a little bit of oil. You got that kind of like chewy crispness and gooiness of the okra. I mean, this is another place where whatever you choose, it's impossible to make a wrong choice, but I'm very happy with that duck curry. That's the highlight of the meal for me, without a doubt. Oh man, that duck gravy is groundbreaking. Ramzan Restaurant, Penang. Thank you so much. Terima kasih. That was incredible. Wow, what a meal. And what a heritage restaurant. He would not accept our payment. Such a friendly man. Still family run, generations. Absolutely, sensationally delicious. Right in the heart of Little India is where you will find Penang famous samosa, which might be the only samosa listed in the Michelin guide, so we have to try it. And they said they're legendary for generations making samosas. Oh, this one is the Penang famous samosa?
Famous samosa.
Okay. They have a stall set up right here on a prominent area of Little India on the corner. And so it attracts a lot of customers every day. And they make all the samosas fresh here in the back, fry them fresh, and then sell them right here at the counter food cart. Which one is this? What? Chicken samosa, okay. Oh, already. Oh, okay. Oh, a fresh batch of chicken samosa. Here we go. This is exciting. They're big, actually, big size too. He said that the most famous is the chicken samosa. So, but I got a chicken, got a mutton. No, sorry. He said mutton is finished for the day. So got a chicken and got a vegetable. Let's see what we bite into first, but it's a big-sized samosa. Here we go, my first ever Michelin samosa. Okay, got the vegetable. Oh man, that is tasty. Oh yeah. Looks like a mixture of potato, peas, and carrots with a nice masala blend. Very flavorful, very crispy. I like the wrapper. It is crispy and kind of thick, but not too heavy, not too bready. Really great combination. Great flavor. Oh, that's extremely tasty. Okay, next up for the chicken samosa, the famous chicken samosa. She made a fresh batch, and we saw him make a fresh batch. Oh, it's not just chicken. It's chicken curry on the inside. Yes. For some reason, I was thinking it was going to be like dry chicken that's juicy, full of chicken curry. Oh, it's like a samosa dumpling almost. Samosa curry dumpling. Oh, oh, that's delicious. It's saucy. Just the right amount of masala. The chicken just kind of melts in your mouth. Again, the crispy wrapper. Not too many layers, just 2 layers or so of the batter, so it's not too thick. Perfect harmony of crispy, gummy, and flaky. Oh man, that is addictive. If you lived around this area, it would be almost impossible not to, if you walked past this, not to stop for a quick chicken samosa on the go. It would really be irresistible. And the melting onions in there also makes it incredible. Oh. Delicious, highly recommended, something you have to try when you're in Little India in Penang. Conveniently, the next place that we're going is right around the corner. It's like 10 steps away. It's a beautiful evening in Little India in Penang, and we're off hunting for one more chapati restaurant with a variety of curries that, from what I've heard, he's been here for 50 years. And I think this is the spot right here. Hello.
Yes.
Oh, is this chapati? Oh, okay.
Juara ni dipakai.
Okay, so I'm gonna choose out some of the lamb masala.
Yes, lamb masala.
Lamb masala, excellent.
Chicken.
Okay, the chicken. Oh, that chicken looks great.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, yeah, good. Oh, that dal looks great.
Okay.
Okay, great, thank you.
Okay.
They have about almost a dozen different curries, different meats, varieties of meats that you can choose from. So I got the chicken curry, I got the lamb curry, and some dal with a chapati. But I mean, mainly I just wanted to come here and try this, and it's such a cool setting, such a cool atmosphere in the evening. They open up in the evening and go throughout the night as well, but really relaxing environment, very peaceful. Okay, oh man, nice chapatis, look at that. Really fluffy. You can really feel the fluffiness of them. And then that perfect blistered char. Let's go in for that lamb curry first. Lamb masala. Oh, you can feel it, the tenderness in your fingers. Oh yes, that's delicious. That lamb totally melts in your mouth. It's so tender. The gravy is not too oily, so it's kind of not too heavy, not too fatty, but really good lamb flavor. A nice mix of masala, not overpowering. Just warm and comforting. Chapati really is a highlight though. That chapati is nice and chewy, has a nice gumminess to it, and those blistered smokiness from the griddle. And then we have the chicken masala, or chicken curry, maybe you call it chicken curry. Looks like boneless, or almost boneless pieces of chicken with a nice gravy as well. It's mild, not too overly spiced, over masalaed, but good. Mild, I think it's really all about the chapati actually. Chapati is delicious and nicely fried. Good. Kind of like they serve little plates. You can come here just for a quick snack, a chapati, 1 or 2 little curries, and a tea. And just enjoy the atmosphere, enjoy the evening of Penang. One of the joys of Penang and the amazing Indian food that you'll find in this city. Okay, I'm gonna try the dal with a spoon. Oh, that's thick on the bottom there. Dal, there's some potatoes in here, Oh, you see all the spice. Maybe caraway seeds or cumin seeds. Again, that's very mild. You taste the mustard seed actually in there. Maybe a little bit of carrot, potato, and the dal has been cooked until it just pulverized, until it totally disintegrates, melts into making it a gravy. It's just mild and soothing. A little bit of tartness of a tomato maybe in there. I like it. Yeah, cool spot. Definitely a hangout spot in Penang. You will find some of the best Indian food outside of India in Penang in Malaysia. And without a doubt, Indians have contributed so much to the culture and to the food. And this is just scratching the surface today. There's still so much more that you can experience. But I'll have everywhere we ate at in the description box below listed that you can check out. And let me know in the comments section below what your favorite food of the day was. And then finally, if you haven't subscribed and if you haven't watched the other videos in this series, make sure you go back and watch this entire series where we're traveling around the entire state of Penang in Malaysia, eating some of the best food. It really is a food paradise. You're not gonna wanna miss any of the videos in this series, so make sure you watch them all. And thanks again for watching. Remember to give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment below, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks again for watching. Good night from Penang.